And the best way to beat MAGA is divide MAGA.
To all you Trump supporters who were talking shit on Trump, turning y'all's back on his ass because he stood behind Pam Bondi when she said that there was no Epstein list. Do y'all get it yet? If not, let me break it down, fam. It was all a setup.
Holy shit.
And I think Pam Bondi was in on it. Do y'all not find it suspicious the very first time the talks of the list was being spoken about 6 weeks ago?
Would you declassify the Epstein files?
Yeah, I would.
All right.
I guess I would. I think that less so because, you don't know. You don't want to affect people's lives if it's phony stuff in there because there's a lot of phony stuff with that whole world. But I think I would, or at least...
Do you think that would restore trust? Help restore trust?
Yeah, I don't know about Epstein so much as I do the others.
Gee whiz.
You even had some Democrats asking for the list to be released. Then two
people who are believers of that, they're coming hard on us. They're coming hard against us.
days ago, Pam Bondi says there is no list. Now you got Bongino and Patel both saying that they would resign if Pam Bondi don't. Here's
on day one, roll out the black book.
This doesn't look right. It doesn't look like a suit.
That Jeffrey Epstein story is a big deal. These assets, that's why this blackmail story makes so much sense.
Where the setup is. Pam Bondi was not Trump's first pick. Matt Gaetz was.
Statement, which reads in part, while the momentum was strong, it is clear that my confirmation was unfairly becoming a distraction to the critical work of the Trump-Vance transition. What do you think this means going forward?
Well, Gaetz was certainly right in that statement, saying that it was a distraction.
Pam Bondi was used because she is liked by all Republicans and some Democrats, while Matt Gaetz is hated by all Democrats and some Republicans.
Although I don't think it was accurate to say that he had any momentum. It was very clear for anyone following this nomination that Gaetz, the writing was on the wall. He was having a very difficult time trying to get the 50 votes that would be necessary among Republicans, mind you, to get that nomination through.
I think Pam Bondi knew she was going to be the Attorney General until August, which is just 2 weeks away. You know what that means? President Trump can follow the Constitution. Article 2, Section 2, Clause 3. He can appoint Matt Gaetz without any Senate confirmation. You know why in August? Because the Senate is out of session. Matt Gaetz can be the Attorney General until January 2026. Enough time for him to change the minds of those individuals on the right that didn't like his ass. And
I think this is an indication that the adults in the room essentially won out. They knew that this nomination was doomed to fail. I think it's also an acknowledgement from the Trump team that this was going to be a huge hurdle.
Not for anybody weaponizing the DOJ to go after their political rivals. But I do remember when Democrats once told me no one is above the law, not even the President of the United States.
But you don't hear capping for him, man. You capping pretty hard. I was just going to let it play. I'm just letting it play, but you've been capping pretty hard for the boy. I feel you, but sheesh, you've been capping hard for my man.
Well, to me, that implies politicians as well. Trust the process, fam. You may not like how Trump does things or says things, but I do believe in the man. And I definitely think there's reason to his method.
Isn't that something? So, oh man.
I'm just giving him a chance like I said I would. Even though there was a lot of fucked up foul shit that I heard by some of you guys, I still love y'all. But real talk, some of y'all acted like some real Democrats. One team, one fight, one mission. Let's make America great again, huh?
We won with poorly educated. I love the poorly educated.